good afternoon, everybody. Happy Sunday. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. I want to come here to talk about how to regulate your sleep cycle. And I think I have talked about sleep supplements, sleep regulation of your circadian rhythm here and there. But this time around, I'm talking about my own circadian rhythm, how I get off of all the prescription medications that I was using for sleeping. And let me tell you, if you ever try to quit your sleep medication, you probably have been finding that it's really tough detoxifying your body and especially due to the withdrawal symptoms. And it takes a while, depends how long have you been asleep. Medication prescription, we're talking about it takes very long time, okay, to feel like yourself again, especially depends the years of that you have been using a prescription medication. So let's just go back to the beginnings. For the most part, all my life, I never had to use any prescription medication for anything, okay, whatsoever. Although, I would say 2000, I wanna get back in time, remember 2018, I was in a very rough relationship. Yeah, I was in a marriage and it was very toxic, okay. I was already in perimenopause. I didn't know, but because I'm in my late 40s. At that time, I think it was 46, okay? I don't think I didn't notice, okay, any major issues with my sleep. I never tracked my sleep, nothing, but I didn't rely on anything, neither melatonin. However, when I was in the core of the hell, that was a hell, my sleep cycle, it became erratic. It was quite of a hell because your nervous system is operating in overactivity. You're not resting. It's a struggle, okay? After I left the home that I was living with my ex-husband, I think I stayed with a friend of mine, very close, for a month before I left Florida at the time, and then returned to New England at the time. And I remember the month that I was sleeping with her. I mean, keep in mind, for many years, I was more like a night owl and more like I was kind of not waking up early. Okay, so I think I was recovered, okay, and I was in a stable environment for a month. It gave me time just to do my home moving, set up the moving company, take my stuff, sleeping, I was eating. It was nice. It was very, give me a lot of peace that time. Then I came to New England. I realized I was just like looking the freaking ceiling, okay? So when you're out of the state of mind where you are operating, okay, in crisis, okay, you're not having time to relax. You're not having time to calm down. Then when you are just settled down and trying to go in the swing of things, right, with the moving that I get back to Connecticut, I found myself looking in the ceiling, okay. Now things are getting in a routine, so I start taking Sequel, okay, from the pharmacy. Melatonin didn't do much at the time. Sequel, it was the way to go, and we're talking about Sequel 2000, I'm trying to think. So it was 2018, 2008, since 2018, 2000, early 2021, it works fantastically. I don't think I was sleeping, honestly, after myself tracking for already quite 3 to 4 years, my sleep. I don't think I ever sleep the way I'm sleeping, but it works, okay? Until, here's the caveat. When I start having wake up in the middle of the night, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, that's where these severe symptoms or perimenopause start affecting me, okay? Keep in mind that it was terrible, okay? It was terrible. So just keep in mind in that sense, okay? I couldn't sleep. So sequel didn't help, okay? That's what I'm embarking in a process of, check, okay, what can I use to sleep? Keep in mind, I didn't have any blood tests whatsoever, and I contact holistic nutritionist with a master's degree. She sent me to a laboratory. I went to LabCorp. They did a whole pattern. This is not just your typical annual, blood test that you get, okay, from your primary doctor. Was out of pocket. I paid, and trust me, I have adrenal fatigue. And that's usually, from what I explained, is you're either experiencing a lot of trauma, or you're also in a lot of drastic weight loss that I went through, okay? At the time, I went through a lot of weight loss. I mean, I think it was 125 pounds, okay? I was the skinny that I ever been in my life, okay? My adrenals were not working properly whatsoever. My thyroid was very low, super cortisol, high cortisol in the morning, okay? Just so you know. My progesterone, estrogen was lower. I was being fatigued, okay? I was a mess up. She sent me a whole protocol that I use, and I was gonna see her, every couple of months just to see, and then she was testing my hormones once I start in this protocol. But I decided once, I got this consultation, I get this protocol, I can go on my own, okay? That's what I start, hit the road, and I was doing an elimination diet that I did for a little while because I was getting pounds like crazy. Obviously, it was part of the perimenopause, okay? So the pounds were piling, and I was a very good avid, okay, runner, gym, you name it, okay? So that's why all the pounds, okay, I have all this pounds now, okay? Thankfully, I've been losing around, I would say, finally, between 10 to 12 pounds, okay? It's kind of fluctuate. Remember, you should not weigh yourself every day because your hormones and water in, a retention, varies. So that being said, I start hormone replacement therapy, different company, different style. I stayed with my alloy for quite some time, okay? For quite some time, it was very helpful. Then after that, I decide this year just to switch to bioidentical because the study shows that there's less risk, okay, to blood clotting, okay, and it's more similar. They're bioidentical, they're great. So I use incretin, estrogen, progesterone at night, and I use testosterone during the daytime. So women should be used testosterone for energy, but also to decrease the risk of losing, muscle mass, okay? It's very important. However, we're talking 2022. That's where the beginning, 2022 toward the end, that's where it started getting the beginning, okay, of really my hormones getting very stable, my sleep cycle getting so much better. However, I was still using it was not only Sequel, okay, 100 milligram, it was hydroxyzine. I varied different medication, depends what was my insurance were paying, okay? So I stayed with hydroxyzine, and I think I was like 100 milligrams Sequel. And I was actually, I don't remember the milligrams. I think it was in hydroxyzine 25 or 50, okay? And plus other supplements I was using, from valerian root to 5-HTP, from GABA, okay? Yeah, magnesium. I was using a bunch, okay? However, yeah, and I was sleeping a lot. I can sleep, some days, honestly, 9 hours, 10 hours, if I was dead, okay? Every now and then, okay, you are gonna feel a day or two in the month that you're not gonna sleep as consistently, okay? Your amount of hours you're sleeping. And I was happy with that. I was like feeling back in, in the swing of things, okay, sleeping so much, okay? But there's a caveat to that, guys. Understand that any sleep medication, is linked to a risk of develop dementia symptoms, and the thing is brain fog and premature dementia over time, okay? So even when you feel rested, you feel you can concentrate, when you're taking those medications, they are suppressing, okay, your cognitive abilities, okay, which is not good for memory consolidation, learning, okay, what works with the executive function. My concern long term, it was gonna be like a freaking dementia symptoms, and I'm not going there, okay? I'm really taking it with care of me. I'm not a drinker. I don't like alcohol. I know what it takes. It tastes like shit, and especially for women. Honestly, the worst disruptor that women can have during menopause or perimenopause, trust me, is alcohol, okay? Let me know, comment down below, if you are in perimenopause, if you ever have a little way too much, if your sleep cycle get disrupted. It will. The same with caffeine, okay? Even if you drink caffeine free, okay? Diet Coke, coffee, black coffee, especially toward the afternoon, the caffeine stays in your system up to 12 hours. Can you imagine? It's gonna decrease your ability to stand your sleep hours, okay? To stay asleep. Okay. So you might ask, how do you stop taking this medication? I'm gonna tell you right now, it felt like a freaking hell, okay? Like a train wreck hell. I didn't feel like myself. I feel like a cloud sometimes at night, but I had to push it, okay? I'm gonna tell you the worst week I had. I finally decided like 3 weeks ago, I'm gonna stop that crap, okay? And in my quest, okay, keep in mind, I track my sleep, okay? I'm gonna show you right now. I track my sleep, my ouraring, here it is. And I also synchronize with the application in the phone. Then I have my apolloneuro, okay? You can put this in your wrist. I put it in my ankle, in my right ankle, toward inside. It will not leave you marks, okay? And your skin don't have to do so. This is a belt, okay? Velcro. So it will activate with the app in your cell phone, okay? It tracks my hours. I also pay the annual membership. That in the middle of the night, in the middle of the night, you're gonna have moments that you're gonna be awake, okay? So the membership would allow that it will activate, okay? And send neural signal to your brain to stop overthinking, to calm down your body and your brain wakes and allow you to fall back asleep. Okay, this is fabulous. The other device I'm gonna show you, this is an investment. It is called the Sun. I'm gonna tell you right now. It's called somnee. Okay, here I'm gonna show you what it is. Okay, and this is how it looks like. This is what I charge. This is the device. You put that in your head. I'm gonna show you here. So at night, you have to put to charge, first of all and foremost, okay? The way you put it is here. And you're gonna say, okay, and this, okay, how is you put this? So let me just put it here. There's a Velcro, and here is. So this is you are gonna put this stuff here, and there's this stuff, okay? How it's gonna work. So basically, I'm gonna open the envelope. When you became, I pay my annual membership once, but you can pay monthly. This is the electrodes, okay? So the electrode, you're gonna put 1 or 2, and there's here's what's gonna go in your forehead, okay? So those electrodes, what's gonna happen is, okay, there's, when you get this device, okay, and then you're gonna put here, let me show you here, connect, and then with the electrodes, you're gonna put, okay, here. And how you activate is with your phone, okay, with the app. So let me take out this here, okay? In here, back. And I'm gonna put back here in to basically continue charging. Sorry guys. And that's it. Alrighty. So the one thing that you guys have to do, I love this, okay, the Sony, because what's happening is it have tons of razors, okay, and what it does is it's gonna brain mapping, okay. There's like 3 stages, okay. At the beginning, it's kind of testing, okay, your brain waves, and it's gonna design, okay, when you do all these sessions, okay, it might take 15 minutes. And this is not, you don't use that while you sleep. You use prior to sleep, before you sleep, okay, preparation to sleep. It's pretty cool because it shows the brain, it shows how much percentage it's going accumulative of brain mapping. It's gonna have your different patterns, okay, in the way your brain is. So it will collect the data to basically do a treatment plan for you, okay, and adjust, okay, your sessions. So I've been using that for 3 weeks, okay? This is not a sponsor. I pay with my own money. And what I'm gonna tell you this is being instrumental for me. It also, you can do relaxation session. I love the meditation. And when I do this is basically, I finish work at night, I get a shower, I take the supplements that I'm gonna tell you, and I do my sessions. And I will tell you, once I finish those sessions, in those cases when I'm doing meditation, and the session goes for 15 minutes, whatever the program determines that I need it. One thing that I'm gonna tell you, at some point, at times I feel that I'm levitated. It gives you data in terms of your readiness to fall asleep, how much your percentage to fall asleep. Is unbelievable. Also, this electrode, you can reorder free once you have your membership. It's unbelievable. So this was my latest gadget, the ouraring and Apollo I get when I was trying to figure out what the heck was happening with my body, that I was not having control. And finally, sequel was gone. Hydroxyzine gone. And let me tell you, yeah, I work, especially a week of hell. Yeah, I worked the whole week, and it felt like I was in a cloud, okay, for 5 hours. Let me tell you, it was like a freaking hell. So, but a couple of things that have been instrumental. So right now, at this point, I would tell you, after a week, after 7 days, that's what I start feeling, that I can see that I start feeling, okay? 6 hours start getting deeper, okay? 7.5. Right now, I am up to 7.5, but the quality is incredible. I'm finally doing more than 1.5 hours REM, 2.5 hours deep sleep. You know, it's unbelievable. My stats have been changing. What I'm gonna tell you is, and the thing that I notice now, that kind of like, to take away you unbottle that and your brain start getting, once you start getting detoxifying all those that prescription medication, you are going to start feeling like yourself again. I'm going to tell you. The other thing is you start feeling like more engaged with people. You start feeling like, honestly, your brain is like, whew, unbelievable. Let me show you what I have been, okay? This is amazing for sleeping, okay? Now, once you just had to go through the stage of the nasty withdrawal symptoms and not thinking, I'm gonna go back to the medication, because otherwise defeat the purpose. I'm telling you, okay? Please don't use prescription medication. It's awful, okay? One thing that I'm gonna tell you that I use, and I highly recommend this, and I had to put my glasses, sorry for the glare, guys, but it's just a classic, okay, category. This one is from Yuna, the nightcap. This stuff that phytomelatonin, okay? It doesn't have melatonin. And the amazing thing with that is it has magnesium, it has tertiary that is anti-inflammatory, allow you also to sleep wonderful. Chamomile, okay? It has passion flower. It has, let me see here, something, hops, strap powder. It's unbelievable. It says one at night. Okay, this is plant-based. It doesn't have sugar added, and this is how they looks like. To me, it works. It melts up in your mouth. I chew it. It's like it tastes like an apple, I believe so. They are amazing. It will not cost you a stomach upset, but I do love Yuna as a brand. I do take the chlorophyll drop in the morning to start the day and help with my stomach, you know, digestion. It's wonderful, okay? The other thing is, guys, if you haven't heard of venacbd, you have missed. This is my real melatonin mixed with THC, okay? And it's like, I take this 2 once, okay? This one has sugar. Please, Vena, just take it out. The added sugar, I hate it. I take it out. I don't need, why? Don't put, they don't, oh my God. Sorry. So they don't taste bad, but it's unnecessary. Vena, take it out. This stuff, the added sugar. Let me tell you, this stuff, unbelievable. Next thing that you, magnesium glycinate, you need to take, if you're a woman, 400 or higher. I take 1 capsule. This is fantastic, okay? Let me show you this. GABA. This GABA has D3, L-theanine, 5-HTP, magnesium, milligram. GABA will help you muscle relaxation, calm down your brain activity. This stuff is unbelievable. And it helps you with your cognitive ability, okay? Another one, tertiary. I got a good dosage. I want the more anti-inflammatory, the better. And this is here, okay? I take 2 capsules this. Next thing, phosphatidylserine, okay? Same company, I take 2 capsules. Guys, this, if you are waking up in the middle of the night, this will help you. It's an adaptogen. And the thing with this is, it's gonna help you, okay? It's one of those supplements that helps preventing Alzheimer's disease, okay? Dementia. Alzheimer. Dementia is the umbrella, but Alzheimer is unbelievable, okay? What was another company, I've been using this forever, okay? Different, it's Love Wellness Mood Pills. Guys, I take this during the daytime in the middle when I was going through deep board. Let me tell you, it will relax you. It makes you feel like you're zen, okay? And I'll tell you, when I was going through that, I was going through hell. But this, couldn't believe it. This stuff, okay? Just tell, I love it. And I keep, but now I use it at night. I'll tell you what, it has GABA, it has shastaberry. So for women that had hot flashes, this stuff, unbelievable. It has fruit powder, wild yam root powder. Again, it helps with hormonal imbalance. That's what it calls the mood pills, okay? Balancing herbal blend to support your mood monthly. So if you have changed your perimenopause as a menopause, Get this stuff, is amazing. St. John Wort, L-theanine, ginkgo biloba. This stuff, guys, unbelievable. 2 capsules. I've been buy this. You can get it in Target, Ulta, the very company. This company is highly recommend. Is women's own. Okay, this stuff. And the last thing I incorporate, okay, because I asked a friend of mine, they were talking about this. I used this company before, the Apple Patin, but I wasn't sure, the ashwagandha situation for night. But if you, I use ashwagandha daytime. But if you are having issues also to fall asleep, this is the combo that you're freaking doing. Get the Golly ashwagandha. This stuff, I don't use daytime. I use this stuff. 2 of them, it tastes good at night, guys. And I use that. This an hour and a half more sleep. This stuff. But if you want to extend that, your sleep, this Golly. You can get in TikTok shop. I don't have a TikTok shop, but this one, okay? This stuff amazing. And that's how in terms of the supplement, what I did. However, I'm going to tell you something. I relocated from February from Connecticut to Texas. As you know, New England in the winter is dark as hell, okay? After 45 is pitch black, okay? It doesn't help you feel active. And also, during the daytime, you're going to have moments that are dark, okay? Not as sunny. So the lack of sun, okay, it doesn't help you, okay, regular your sleep cycle. The fact that I'm in Texas here, it's still light, okay, outside. Right now in Texas, and right now it's 7:31. It doesn't go dark completely until 8 something, okay? It's gonna be my first winter here in fall, so I don't know. But I'm spending more time outside in the sun, and that helps regulate your circadian rhythm. So if you are in a place that doesn't have, okay, enough sunlight exposure, especially in the winter months, you gotta get red light therapy and use it prior to sleep and during the daytime, both. So it helps boosting that melatonin, okay? And it also helps decreasing the symptom of seasonal affective disorder, okay? So, and you might think, how do you know all this stuff? So I'm a licensed professional counselor, I'm a licensed medical esthetician, but in my private practice as a licensed professional counselor in a state, I work with my clients in a holistic way, okay? So this is what I do, and I love it, and I'm passionate about it. So if you have any questions, guys, let me know. Many blessings for you guys. Take care of yourself, okay? Go to the world out there, kicking ass. Be blessed. Be wonderful. Take calculated risks, okay? Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.